Hey everyone, back with Coach Kara. I'm talking a little bit more this morning about glute activation. I promised you I'd make a video, so here it is. 2 things when you're warming up your glutes. You want to reference back to the lower body warm up. So you're going to do your leg kicks, your side kicks, and so forth. Please go back to that tutorial if you haven't already watched that. If you are specifically training your glutes or something more specific like your hamstring and your quads, so basically another leg day, a lot of the times people actually miss activating their glutes, which means that your workout when you weight lift is actually less effective. Okay, so you want to either foam roll, which I'm not going to take you through, but there's plenty of different exercises that you can do with this to warm up that area. That's the whole point of warming your muscles, is to make sure your energy is flowing, your blood is flowing, and that those muscles are getting prepared for when you start to resistance lift. Another great option is this amazing resistance band. I do recommend the cloth ones because they tend to come with this rubber stopper and it won't slide up on your legs or down, okay? There are plastic ones which can be used for different exercises, but without further ado, what you want to do to start warming up those glutes is you get your band about 6 inches above the knee. You're going to get into a squat position. Before you do that, always make sure that you have a tucked core, tucked hips forward. A lot of the times, I've said it 100 times before, but we want to stick our butts out, it's not proper. So we want to make sure you're aligning with a bend in the knees. You're going to stay there and squat down, making sure that you get as low as you can. What we're going to do here is a series of different steps with each of our legs, one at a time. So we're going to step out to the side, putting resistance through that band, staying flat on this right foot. You're going to exhale and make sure that that core stays tucked in. Right now we're warming up the gluteus medius, which is the side of your butt. You're going to do a series of about 10 to 12. Stay in that position. You're going to step back. Same thing. Focus on squeezing that glute. Core stays tucked, you're nice and low, knee is bent, and we're breathing always. Okay, another few things you can do. Obviously, you want to make sure you're doing the opposite leg. You can actually do a banded walk. So, starting here, once again, tuck. Make sure your knees are not locked. Squat, heads forward. You're going to walk out to the side and join your legs together. Exhale. Okay, you want to probably do around 15 to 20 walks. Okay, making sure it's equal amounts on either side, pushing through those hamstrings and through the side of your glutes to get them warmed up. Going to take you through one last one. You want to get down on the mat, pressing your lower back into the mat so you're nice and comfortable. Feet are flat on the mat. Take your legs about hip width apart, so get some resistance in that band. You're going to do a little bit of a hip thrust off the floor. So you want to take your hips off the ground, lead with your hips, not with your chest. Squeeze your glutes, make sure your core is nice and tight. Then you're going to release back to the floor, exhale up. Make sure you're keeping the resistance in that band the whole time. Squeeze those glutes. Got to warm everything up. Your glutes are made up of 3 parts, the maximus, minimus, and medius. So we got to make sure we hit every single part. Exhale up. Now, if you don't have a band, you can use your mind muscle connection to make sure you're focused on, extending through the legs, but not going past your joint line, if that makes sense. So one other one I want to show you is called a clamshell. You can lay down on your side, up on your forearm here. You are going to open up your hips so we can make sure that the side of our glutes are warmed up. Exhale up and extend out. Make sure your knees stay bent the whole time. Your core stays tight. You're going to use the bottom leg to help you get up. Exhale. And again, you for sure want to focus on the other side. Always make sure that you're even. And that's, my friends, how you do a really effective glute warm-up. Now you can get into your deadlifting, your squatting, all those great exercises to make sure you have a nice round bottom, and not to mention a lean one. Have a great afternoon.